Hello, welcome back to the introduction of the Alpine. Now, in most of the Linux, you could do a command called cat. So let's click that cat. So if I say cat man page, it should show me an existing help which is inside Alpine. So here you can't get it, or either we have typed it wrong. So let's do man cut. We are not getting anything. Or we could do cut tag help. We see that now we are able to get something from the busy box, which is giving us how to use the cat command. Now the what is happening here is in the busy box, or rather in the Alpine. So let's do, so we have got the Alpine computer here represented by this box. When we created the Alpine, we installed a file system programs. So we have got file system. So part of the file system we have got, let's see, we have got options folder, we have got var. So we have got lots of folders here from the file system of Linux. All is in here. On top of it, we have got the busy box. So here in busy box, we have got the commands such as cat. Then we have got also command clear, which we use to clear the screen, and other commands and other programs we could find which are already installed. Could be Python, which will use it for programming. Now, the interesting thing we want to explore mainly is part of the busy box commands. So we want to look at busy box command. There is some command which we can use. So we'll look at if config, and we have got also command like ping. So we use only these ones for now. So in trying to use ifconfig and ping, let's think of google.com. Now for us to know where google.com, google.com will have a postcode in numbers. So the number could be 8.8.8. It's always 4 digits. our upper in here will also have, you could have a number like this. For argument's sake, we just put 2. So when we create the upper in here, we need to know whether it's working or not. And hence we can use some of the other program like ping. So here we would have a connection to the Google. Now Google, this will be their web server. So this is their web server. So most of the time we want to go on to Google. Let's do the diagram a little bit better. So what we'll do in this diagram, we'll get here, this will be the cloud or the internet, www. Then we might end up having a connection from here into the internet. Then this Google web server will also have a connection there. So what it means is, if I want to know whether Google is working or not, I'll send a program called ping. So I would say, can you ping, so let's say, can you ping this 8.8.8? Now to write that this statement, this is where we could write as ping. Then I'll put a tag C and a number. Then I'll put 8.8.8.8. Now this we have introduced here is called count 3 packets. So I want to send 3 packets to 8.8.8.8. So here where the mouse is blinking, it means we could write this instruction and BusyBox will be able to use the ping to send it. At the same time, we can use ifconfig to know what actually IP address we are using. So with that, let's type these 2 commands. So the first one will be ifconfig. So I will do clear the screen first. Then I'll say ifconfig. Then we see that the IP address we have got here is 244. So let's amend that, we just add 244. Then let's ping here. So let's clear the screen. We have got one information there. Then I'll do ping, then tag C. Then we want 3 packets going to Google, so we'll do 8.8.8.8. Then you press enter. So as you can see here, we have got the results which have come back from sending the ping to Google. So there's several things we need to look at. The first thing we need to look at here is these results. So we sent 3 counts. So we have got they have come back with sequence 0, sequence 1, and sequence 2, which is 3. These are 64 bytes from. So we have got here 64 times 3. Then we'll find the bytes all together being sent here, but each is 64 bytes each. And here we have got a string called bytes from, so we could use it to do some other bash manipulation. So bash is written as that, sometimes is denoted by the hash. Then all of these bytes coming in, they're coming in from Google. Then it's showing us TTL 49, meaning it had to take points or rather stops about 49 before it reached Google. But this also can represent the fingerprint 49, which could tell us the operating system Google they are using. And the times for the packets are changing here. So we had 33 seconds, then 47 seconds for the second packet, then 220 seconds for the last packet. So you see they are getting, as the packets are going, they're getting larger and larger, and larger in terms of the seconds. So we can find out why we have got this phenomenon happening when we have got 64 each bytes going there. So here is just the summary: 3 packets sent, we received 3 packets, and there was 0 lost, and there is counting the whole round trip. So I hope we have learned something here about PIN and how it works. In the next video, we are going to send more data from, or rather capture the PIN and start looking inside it to see what protocol PIN use. So I thank you for viewing.